Morning, guys. What is going on? Hope you're having a kick-ass week or a start to a kick-ass week coming up, and you have, your goals, your plans, fun activities, enjoying the rest of the summer. But anyways, today is going to be a bit of a different topic than usual. The topic is going to be about purpose. So you see, man, as some of you may know, sure, I make these videos on YouTube, etc. But my full-time job is actually a pharmacist. I'm a pharmacist. I graduated as a pharmacist from pharmacy school 4 years ago, and that's what I'm currently doing. I work in a private retail pharmacy. It's independently owned. It's not like CVS or Walgreens, but it's independently owned. And so I make decent money for my age. I'm 29 years old. I make over six figures. To the average 29-year-old, that's impressive. I mean, I personally don't view it as super, super impressive, to be honest with you, but let's just say by society's standards, I'm doing all right. However, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't believe that that's what I'm destined to be or destined to be doing long term. I personally believe that I have a bigger purpose ahead of me, a bigger duty, both for myself as well as others, so that I can impact them, other people like yourselves who are watching the video right now. I don't know your background. I don't know where you're from. You could be watching this from Thailand, for all I know. However, I'm trying to spread the message that, giving you the example of myself, although I'm a pharmacist and by society's standards, I'm quote unquote successful, I don't see myself doing this long term, because I believe I have a greater purpose, something that I'm more passionate about, and I could be even more creative in and serve others in a better way in. And as a byproduct of that, as a byproduct of that, make more money, make a bigger impact on people, being able to do what I love. And also as a byproduct of that, I'll be happier. I'll be more optimistic. I'll feel more aligned with my purpose, not out of line. You see, man, it's not that I'm miserable working as a pharmacist, but I'm definitely not at the spot where I want to permanently be. This is just a means to an end in my eyes. The whole reason why I'm telling you this is for you to have in the back of your mind a plan by which you plan on living your truth and living your purpose fully, permanently. Sure, you could be working a bullshit job right now. You could be working a shitty job right now. You could have a shitty boss right now, shitty coworkers, whatever it is, for the time being. But I want you to have a long-term plan so that you can eventually escape that and do things on your terms. You see, I don't know what your future plans are, what your passions are. I don't even know if you want to work a 9 to 5, because some people legitimately enjoy it. God bless them, but I know I don't. But whatever it is, man, or sis, if you're watching this, there's a 10% chance that you're a girl watching this. I want you to think of ways in which you can truthfully, not bullshitting yourself, but truthfully live in alignment with your true purpose. Truthfully. And what the necessary steps will take to get you there. Because see, here's the thing. Most of us are living paycheck to paycheck. We're living lives of rat race, of being in a rat race. We're working 9 to 5 or whatever the fuck hours we're working, commuting to and from work, working a job we don't even really want to do. We're not really that enthusiastic about it. Let's be completely honest. Why do we have to? Well, we have to because there's either a rent to be paid, there's a mortgage to be paid, there's car payments. I don't know what other bills you have, whatever, the electric bill, this bill, that bill, the debt you owe, the credit card debt, whatever, because we have to. And the truth is, man, not all of us are working jobs we actually enjoy. Most of us are not. Like I said, I went to school to become a pharmacist and I graduated 4 years ago. Sure, by society standards, I'm successful, but I don't feel like I'm in full alignment with my purpose yet. The good news is I have a game plan, and I've been working on that game plan for years at this point. You know, I've been slacking a bit the past month or so, but nevertheless, I've been pretty consistent. But I say this to you because, listen, time is the most valuable asset, right? Meaning you'll never get back time on this planet. That's the one thing you'll never get back. It's the most valuable asset because it's the irreplenishable asset. It only goes one way. You can't go back in time. I'm 29 years old right now. I can't just go back to the days when I was 25. No one has ever done that in the history of all people, and to be honest, no one ever will. But money you could always get back. You know, you could always make money back. If you lose money, you could always gain money back. If you do this, you could always get it back. But time, you'll never be able to get back. So the point of me saying this is to get you on your purpose, to motivate you, or to wake you up, or to remind you to be on your purpose. What is your purpose? If you don't know what it is, first start with the things that you're actually curious about, the things that you really enjoy, and the things that you can see yourself doing, or you've maybe seen yourself doing in the past, but then you told yourself, nah, that's not realistic. Let me just stick to what I know. Let me just stick to what's familiar. For me, I'm super passionate about personal development, as you can't already tell. This is literally a personal development YouTube channel. It started off mainly with dating and relationships, yes, but overall, personal development as a whole, that's the umbrella that I fall under. And that's why I make these videos, because I enjoy them and because I get to impact you guys. I get to impact people that I've never even seen in my life. I get to impact people from all across the globe. That's my purpose. That's at least what I believe my purpose to be, until further notice. And that's what keeps me going, because I have a purpose ahead of me. Yes, I work in retail pharmacy, which, to be honest, those of you who know, retail pharmacy is not fun. It's annoying as shit. Sure, I mean, like I said, I work in an independently owned pharmacy, not like CVS or Walgreens or anything like that. So it's a little more, it's a little less busy than these chain pharmacies like CVS or Walgreens. But nevertheless, I don't really enjoy it. It's not that I'm miserable there, but I don't enjoy it. I can't say, oh, this is my purpose. Yeah, to hear the phone ringing and then patients asking the stupidest questions every 5 minutes or so. Patients coming in and trying to get refills on their prescriptions for the entire family and expecting us to do them in 10 minutes. No, bullshit like that you see every single day in retail pharmacy. It's typical. So, you should start thinking of what your purpose is. If you're happy where you are in life, then just keep doing you, man. Congrats. Keep going forward. Keep pushing forward. But if you feel like you could be doing way better, just like I feel like I could be doing way better, and I'm trying, and I am going to do way better, I believe in it, you got to be the same. Let's motivate one another. You got to be thinking of what's your purpose in life, because see, here's the thing. I don't know about you, but I personally don't belong, or don't believe I belong in a 9-to-5 where I'm working whatever many hours a day, 8 or 9 hours a day for 4 or 5 days a week. I don't know what the average nowadays is, but let's say it's 9 hours, it's 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Not to mention the commute to work, not to mention the commute back from work, not to mention getting ready for work, not to mention the aftermath from, like, you know, recovery from work, napping, resting, whatever. It's all a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. It's a hamster wheel to get you to pay the rent, because if you don't do that, you won't be able to pay the rent or the mortgage. You won't be able to support the family. Oh my God, it scares you. See, exactly. And maybe you'll save some money here and there to be able to do, I don't know, put a down payment on a house, to be able to do this or that. I don't know what your goals are. But the bottom line is, man, I don't believe in that type of life long term. Short term, 9-to-5s are great. Short term, you know, you need money to get money. You need money to get money. You know, what else are you going to do? But long term, man, I just believe that keeps you in this stupid hamster wheel that you'll never be able to escape. I know some of you might be watching this and thinking, oh man, you're trying to take the easy way out. You gotta work hard. Yeah, the whole reason why I don't like the 9-to-5 isn't because I'm lazy. It's because I want more control over my time to do the things that I want to do to become better and more successful. I'll have more time to the gym. I'll have more time to these videos. I'll have more time to impact people like I truly want to do. And in the future, when I have kids, God knows when, if and when. But if and when I have kids, God willing, right? I want to be able to spend time with them. Not, oh yeah, where's daddy? Oh, he's at work. Where's daddy today? Oh, he's just at work. Work. A lot of us fall under that category or that umbrella. all we do is fucking work. Our whole life, our whole being is work, is dedicated to work. I don't want to fall into that category. So that's why you have to set something up. If you really want to live the life that you want to, start thinking of something, and it doesn't take a genius to do this. There's people out there who are way less smart than you and who make way more money than you and who are way more passionate about what they're doing than you are. So what's your excuse? They just found a way to do it. They found a will. They had the will, first of all, a will, and then they found a way. Their will was that, okay, I'm going to find a way to do this. I'm going to find a way for sure how to do this. I'm not just going to be like, oh yeah, if I find it, sure. If it falls in my lap, sure. But if not, then I'm just going to take the easy way out, because that's how most people think. The extra cautious thinking, the super, super safe method of thinking. No, I don't want you to fall into that category. I want you to bust your ass for years, let's say 5 years or so on average, until eventually you get what you want. You see, I respect success stories like these. Someone who busted their ass for God knows how many years and how many hardships he or she had to go through, and then eventually overcoming those challenges because they became stronger, they figured out a better game plan for themselves, whatever. That's what I want you to do. That's how I want you to be. That's how I want myself to be. This is a wake-up call to myself, as well as to you who are watching this. And so, think about the life you want to live truthfully, and your talents and the things you're naturally curious about, the things you're naturally passionate about, and gravitate towards that and think about a way in which you can make money potentially by doing that. For me, this whole idea of YouTube came from me legitimately being passionate about personal development, because I've been on personal development since I was 21 years old. I'm 29 right now. And so because of that, I was like, wait a minute, I know a thing or two. Maybe I could share it and make money as a byproduct of doing this. You see how it's a byproduct? It's not just the main thing, because that's how selfish people think. You gotta first give value in order to get money. You can't just get money for nothing. There's no such thing as something for nothing in this life. Everything comes with a price. So that example of me, and listen, I'm still figuring things out. I'm still figuring myself out. I'm still figuring out what works versus what doesn't work. I'm still figuring out ways in which I can do way better for myself, because I'm not even close to where I want to be. And that's okay. I accept it. At least I'm trying my best. Sure, I've been slacking for the past month, to be completely honest with you, but nevertheless, as a whole, I'm putting in the best effort I could, as a whole. So yeah, for you, if you're feeling lost right now in life, start with that. Where can I find the kind of people who will be interested in the same type of stuff that I want to be that I am interested in, and I want to make money off of, whatever. Where can I find the people who also want to quit their jobs but want to do so and so instead? You'll find people if you're actually legitimately serious about that. God will place certain people in your life, certain situations in your life to get you to that if you're legitimately serious about that. That's a big if. I don't know you, I don't know where you're watching this video from, but if you're serious about it, God has a way of opening doors for you when you are serious about that thing that you want to do. So yeah, man, just have that in the back of your mind and continuously try to do better and think of more and better ways to live your life. Because honestly, man, the way I see it is this. With me right now, working, I work 9 hours a day, 4 days a week. And work is an hour each way. So 9 times 4, that's 36 hours of work per day. And then commute time is an hour each way, each day. That's 2 times 4, that's 8 hours plus the 36, that's 44 hours a week dedicated to work. I have 3 off days, thankfully. That gives me time to focus on my purpose. But you see, when you're in this hamster wheel and all you're doing is working, you have to work to pay the bills. And you have to pay the bills in order to, use your services, use your car, which you're using to mainly for work. It's like a cycle. I guess what you could say is If you're blinded to these facts, you're going to stay in that hamster wheel forever. And I don't want you to stay in that hamster wheel. My biggest nightmare is staying in the hamster wheel, where I have to work. I have to depend upon a boss that I can butt heads with sometimes or clash with sometimes. Why? Because that person is who gives me my income. I don't want to depend on that. I want to depend mainly, and that's the end goal, mainly on myself. If I slacked, it's because of myself. If I did good, it's because of myself and God, of course. You know, you got to be humble too. So just take this as a reminder and as a motivator or eye-opener to do better in your life, including myself. This is also for myself as well. So yeah, man, I hope you have a kick-ass day. Stay productive. And most importantly, stay purposeful. Have a purpose, a definite major purpose. And if you don't know what your definite major purpose is, start somewhere at least, and then you'll figure your way out from there. But whatever it comes down to, you got to put in the work, and you have to start searching for these things because no one's going to baby you. Think about that. Peace.